Alright, so we got to pay to go on the Skyway Bridge.
Because literally nothing is free in Florida.
Nothing except for housing for Katie. That's the only thing that's free in Florida is
Yeah,
housing
for me
Katie.
only.
We're gonna get up in this line. Look, is that in Alabama? Get that Bama down there. I tell you what, get that road tide down there. Go Tigers! I don't even like Auburn. I just don't like Alabama. It's not even that I like Auburn. Have a beautiful day. Crap. What's up, man? Hey, let me get a Cuban coffee and 2 croquetas.
All right.
Let me get some guava pastries with cheese on them. And eager to display their macaroni.
Can't catch nothing.
Not in salt water. That might be true in fresh water, but not in salt water.
Randomly.
Random popping every day.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, these things on the left are going to be put in the water. They're trying to make artificial reefs. And those artificial reefs make the environment healthier. There's the beautiful Skyway Bridge of Florida. Of course, one of the most iconic places in the entire state of Florida. There's actually a camera that live feeds. You can watch this bridge live all day long on your computer if you have nothing better to do with your life. Just write St. Petersburg Skyway Bridge live cam and you can watch this bridge live.
And it has the worst audio that you can imagine.
And the video shakes because it's windy. Wow, the water is so beautiful today. That's why it's called clear water down there. Because the water's clear. It wasn't as scary as I thought it'd be terrible. It was cool.
Yeah.
It's a cool bridge.
And I was the one that drove it.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Man, look at these beautiful watercolors. Finally, the water's clearing up.
There was a bridge in Louisiana that was scarier.
The St. Charles, the one in Lake Charles.
The one where it's all
Mississippi.
iron. Yeah.
The Mississippi rivers are pretty impressive. As well as, I'm gonna be honest, that one in Lake Charles.
And really skinny.
Lake Charles.
And really high.
How about that one in Georgia, man, by Brunswick? Remember the one in Georgia by Brunswick? That's pretty scary.
Yeah.
Welcome to Pinellas County. Pin to the Ella to the Rella to the Corella Ellaville. You heard me loaded. We're here in Pinellas County. As you can see, the water has a beautiful baby blue tone to it. Wow. It's gorgeous. It's just a beautiful day to walk to the beach. Maybe tomorrow we can go to the beach. Did you pack our swimming suits and stuff?
Tomorrow?
Yeah.
In the afternoon?
Yeah, in the afternoon. Maybe
Yeah.
go to the beach or something. What a beautiful day, man. And I think if it wasn't for that stupid traffic jam on 75, it's only like a 35-minute drive from our house to here. 35-minute drive. I'm surprised we're not here more often.
Yeah.
Now we are in St.Pete.
Yeah, there's a curve in the road nobody's figured out how to drive in, so it
That's really what
pulls
the
up
whole traffic jam is all about. It's ridiculous, but it's the truth. Oh, man. This reminds me of like Miami before it blew up.
Yeah.
Where Miami was just like normal Miami. It feels very Florida. It's a very Florida vibe today. It feels like Florida. I feel like I'm in Florida. St. Petersburg is on my mind. St. Petersburg. Welcome to St. Petersburg city limits. We are now within the beast known as St. Petersburg. Pinellas County is having an increase in Hispanic population, especially around Clearwater. I think eventually a lot of people are going to move from Miami to Tampa as Miami continues to get expensive. It's a great area. I mean, it's not a bad place to live. I'm not going to say it's horrible. It's got a lot of great stuff. I think the worst part is just traffic congestion for sure. Catherine the Great?
Yeah,
Your thoughts on St. Petersburg?
is next.
Wow, very insightful. Katie's talking about getting herself that Jeep Gladiator.
Want to at least test drive it and see if it's what we actually need for videos.
I've been in one. My friend's got one. I liked it. It's like about what we need. But the gas mileage is really the thing. That like you're getting so much. You're getting 40 miles to the gallon this thing. Sometimes 41 miles to the gallon. That's hard to beat. You know, when you're getting that kind of gas mileage, and gas just went up to like 360 now.
Yeah.
So you're saving so much on gas. Like you can literally drive this thing all day and not even like gas is insignificant.
I've heard the Toyota Highlander
No.
hybrid, which is what I would want, does 40 miles to the gallon.
You know what I would want? F350.
It does 4 miles to the gallon.
Yeah. Yeah, we're just not thinking about the same thing here. I would never get caught in a Toyota SUV. Unless it's like one of those Sequoia monstrosities. You're married to a man. Perhaps, you know, before you married a man, you could have considered that a man would want to drive a truck. You know, like you married a man, you got a man. So now you can't be complaining about me liking trucks. Like,
most men, when there's a car like that, will be like, oh, that's my wife's car.
yeah, well, my wife doesn't have a job, so she has no say in what the crap I drive. But you do like the Jeep Gladiator.
Yeah.
I like it too.
I was thinking more of like a second car for us.
You mean a second debt?
No, after it's actually
We gotta
paid
pay
off.
this thing off.
Yeah.
Start making some real estate sales. Pay off my dang car. And then we'll start getting you a car.
Yeah.
Or, when you get your own credit established and your own income, go and buy it yourself. I'm sure they'll give you a 50% interest rate considering.
Yeah.
You know,
No, it's a clear. Yeah, I have to take care of a few things.
medical.
Yeah.
Well, we took care of my credit's great right now. For the first time in my life.
Yeah. Yeah, I actually have to build credit at this point.
But you get your credit score up. Well, it's like this, man. You just gotta recognize I do miss my truck. But man, that 6.0 was unbearable.
Yeah.
I mean, the gas mileage that we were getting on that thing was like, ooh, Treasure Island, one of your favorite little beaches.
Yes, I like
You don't have your swimsuit though, do you?
No, I don't.
Do we? Yeah, we don't have anything packed.
I was expecting to drive to Pasco.
Let's do a downtown St. Pete.
Do downtown and head to Pasco.
Want to see the trash go?
Yeah.
Look at Katie. You take her somewhere nice like St. Pete. I don't want to go to St. Pete. I want to go to Trashco down there.
I only want to be there if I can go in the water and I don't have clothes that I can do that. Especially not what I'm wearing right now.
Alright, we're almost downtown. St. Pete has one of the largest downtowns in Florida. See the skyline around the way there. Beautiful day to be on the road. Now until we get away from the winter, the sun's over you, not so much on the sides of you. You get better recording this time of year. They built like a new pier in downtown St. Petersburg. You know, this new pier they built. I haven't gone on it yet. I hear it's really cool. I've seen it, but I ain't been on it. Tampa. building going in downtown. That's pretty cool.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Got that Tampa Ray down there. The Pier. I love how they have these miniature interstates here in downtown St. Pete.
Yeah.
Last time we did a video, we went down that one. Let's go on this one.
They grouped up hotels and apartments.
Put hell with a permanent in.
Yeah.
I tell you what. I'm gonna be honest, I'm starting to switch my Auburn affiliation. Might turn into a Tuscaloosa. It just seems like Hatch in Auburn last time was disappointing. Like Alabama crept into Auburn. And now Auburn's part of Alabama.
I have a feeling we should check out Tuscaloosa again.
Tuscaloosa?
Yeah.
Not even people in Alabama are gonna be like, that's not even right the way she said it. I don't know where we're going. You said Tuscaloosa?
Tuscaloosa.
It's Tuscaloosa down there.
Yeah.
Even people in Alabama are gonna be like, that's just wrong. That's not even.
Talladega was fun.
Talladega. Even people in Alabama are like, her grammar just ain't right. When people in Alabama think your grammar ain't right, your grammar ain't right. Here we go now. Tuscaloosa down there. Bunch of old houses right there. Okay. We've touched down in St. Petersburg to the Petersburg. And we shall explore. They have a Coliseum. For the first thing would be to find parking. And the next thing would be to convince Katie to walk with her. Why do you look so angry? Yeah, convincing you to walk with you. Fantastic. Walking abilities. Getting Katie's fine. Not tell you what, you gotta put some can of paint on that. It just don't look right. You know, get bigger rims on it too. He's cracking up. He's like cracking up. You gotta keep bothering. Oh, he's switching lanes. Let me not keep bothering him now. You gotta put a Bose sound system on that thing. You can get lights installed underneath it, and they'll change colors at the stoplight. It's like a whole neon light kit. You just put them lights down there, and then when you stop at the light, it's gonna be blue, purple, green, yellow. All them colors will change right underneath your car, man.
He's like, I've had enough of you.
He's like, that's enough. All right. There's parking right there. Katie, you are a fascinating person. You are very factual. And we're gonna have to struggle to get you to walk. You know, walking ain't never killed nobody.
No, but the sun will hurt me.
Oh, the sun's gonna hurt your poor white skin. Your poor white skin could use to burn off a few pounds of grease off it. Well, go and swing if you're really about it, women. I was kidding. No.
Oh, really? Okay.
How creepy do you have to be? What up, man? That boat down there. That guy looks like he'd fight. He's about the size of Katie, but covered in tattoos. We're in downtown St. Petersburg, man. North Strawberry Park. No, you just gotta find a parking spot. What's this right here?
No parking, valet only.
Dang it. Thought I was looking. Oh, this lady's leaving. Okay, I'll take it. I'll take it. Oh, there's a car behind me. I don't want to be a jerk. She's from New York. Notice how she's from New York? This lady's leaving too. Look at the size of those banians. Dang it, I should have waited. I didn't want to be a jerk and block traffic in. I'm just a considerate person. We're in downtown St. Petersburg down there. St.Pete to Petersburg down there. Is this a parking spot here or valet again?
Valet.
Alright, that valet down there. We will find parking. I guarantee you will find a parking spot. I guarantee you will find a parking spot. Dang it, he took my spot down there. Is this valet only or regular parking?
Valet only. No parking.
Dang it, St. Petersburg. Parking back in this direction over here. That's beautiful. Look at all this palm tree down there. It's just a beautiful palm tree down there. Wow, that guy's pale. You gotta get some sunlight going down there. You know, pale like a dang, look like a dang pumpkin down there. Tell you what, boy, need to get some sunlight.
Watch out for the guy in the bike.
He can watch out for my car, so he needs to watch out for. You see how pale that guy was?
Oh my gosh.
Dude, that guy was pale. Okay, so they have boats here.
And jet ski rentals.
I'm gonna get out and walk around and see the beautiful sights and hear the sound of the pale people from up north. That guy needs some sunlight. Dang it. I ain't never seen somebody so pale. Look like, you know, like, what was that butternut squash thing you buy? It's like pale and yellow. You know, like a
What?
butternut. That guy looked like a butternut squash.
I buy squash.
When you made that caldosa, was it a pumpkin or a squash?
A pumpkin.
You bought, remember that pumpkin you bought? That was like yellow. That's like the tone of skin of that guy's color. He's just like, he looked like a butternut squash. They need to get more sunlight. What is up with all these pedestrians just assuming that I'm going to stop for them? That's very bold of you to just assume. Is there a parking spot in there? There's got to be somewhere to park around here. Oh, they're leaving, but come on, don't be a jerk. Oh, come on, dude.
That person's taking whatever they got.
What a jerk. These people are leaving, but we don't have time to turn around. You gotta stop at these things right here. There's pedestrians and stuff like that. Gazebo land. We're going to the gazebo. Got that gazebo down there. This guy is like, looks like he was riding a horse and he's still like, his legs are still spread out like he was still on the horse. Like then he got off it. What are these red parking spots supposed to be?
Permit parking only.
Well, what if you don't have a dang permit?
Then you don't get to park there.
Well, what? How do I get a permit?
I don't know. I think you have to live here.
Well, I mean, half an hour to find. These people are leaving. Are they? Yeah, they are. Okay. Looks like a regular parking spot, right?
Parking by license plate here.
Okay. Well, we have a license plate. The car left. And these are sun covered. You don't even get your car burnt up like that. I don't even want my car burnt up like that. They parked right over here somewhere. They even got a covered roof in here. You take a picture of your license plate and then you go up to the machine.
Pretty much.
Alright, we'll try that. Alright guys, so we are on the ground in St. Petersburg, Florida. It looks like this parking garage has like solar panels on the roof. So welcome to St. Petersburg. We are now on the ground. So this is the new pier they just built here. And we have these beautiful little chairs here in the shade. It's gorgeous out here, it really is. Can't just sit down, we gotta walk. We're walking. So let us now explore St. Petersburg. Really excited to be here. I have been wanting to check out this pier since they built it, and finally we're here. This is like the new addition to downtown St. Petersburg. Beautiful, nice, warm day. here in Florida. It's like, and then there's this restaurant here. You can smell the seafood. Oh, look at how clear the water is. No way, look at all the fish. Look at all the sheep's head down there. Oh, that is so cool. I'm so glad I brought my GoPro. If I had some fishing line, I could drop my GoPro down there. Look at all the sheep's head. You can just see them. Oh, this is so cool. I am so excited to be here. So it looks like there's live music down that way. Dude, there are so many sheep's heads down there. Look at them. Now, sheep's head, they're black and white, kind of like an inmate looking type of design. And I didn't think there'd be that many. You could just see them everywhere. And I think this is a fishing pier, so I believe you're allowed to go fishing here. Sheep's head, you have to use a really small hook, and they're very good at stealing your bait. They're professional bait stealers is what they are. And if I had some fishing line, I guess I could drop it down there and catch one, or at least drop my GoPro down there and see if the sheep's head will like to look at the GoPro. Fish are really curious animals, actually. I've noticed every time that I put GoPros in the water, the fish come and look at it. But very clear water here in Tampa Bay. And there was red tide present in the area, unfortunately. But for the most part, it's starting to finally phase out. But on the other side, it's Tampa. Gorgeous day to be out here. Hey, Katie. On that phone is Sarasota stuff. You want to edit that? All right, look forward to seeing your editing work. Yep. Well, it looks like Katie's more into enjoying the pleasures of life than she is editing my video for me, even though she's got my phone. The beautiful St. Petersburg skyline in the distance here. Take a look at that. What a sunny day. Guys, I am so excited to finally be here exploring this place. Really cool. What an awesome little area to explore. Let's see what's going on here. Gorgeous. Let's see if there's any sheep's head down there. Any fish to look at. The water's really clear. Not bad. I don't see any sharks or anything massive in here, but I'm sure every once in a while you can catch a glimpse of a shark. And there's like a little area to hang out here. Condos in the distance. Oh, there's like a trolley that takes you all the way to the end. Not bad. Yeah, tell you what, get that trolley down there, tell you what. Be a great place to live stream from too. AFK didn't kill the battery on the other phone. I can live stream in the evening. Great looking area. This is definitely one of the coolest piers I've seen. You see the pelican down there? Somebody's body odor is so bad that I can still smell it from out here. Just like in Asheville, North Carolina. Homie could knock out a horse with that body odor. Unbelievable. Oh, at least I'm not down from him anymore. Wow. Alright. And we walk. Sailboats over here. Not bad. Got that tram truck down there. Hey, what? You ride that tram right down that truck right down there. Oh man. Not bad. Tell you what, man, if you like that nature life down there, it's a nice city if you like water. St. Petersburg is a city surrounded by water. Yes, sir. Surrounded by water and cheesy old condos. Oh, and there's like a beach over there. That's pretty cool. We'll check that out in a minute. That looks pretty cool. But take a view of the look from here. You can see the whole St. Petersburg skyline. This was a great idea to build this pier here. And of course, beautiful palm trees of all types. Very nice. Very nice. Seems like they planted some royal palm trees here as well. I'll just take a while to grow, but they'll be pretty once they're bigger. There's this idiot blasting music with a speaker over here. If at least it was something nice to listen to, but it's the most horrendous crap I've ever heard. There's like a cool sailboat out there. Okay guys, so we're almost to the end of this pier. Beautiful. The sun is blinding. Blinding bright, beautiful day. Reflecting off the clear water makes it even shinier. But this is the majestic new city of the future, St. Petersburg, the city of water. So this is like the centerpiece of this pier. I love how this pier is so big they literally have grass growing on it. And here it is, the beautiful open water of St. Petersburg. Man. And of course, the skyline of St. Petersburg, man. So what's really cool about this spot is in one direction, you got the St. Petersburg skyline. But if you look in the other direction, you can also see the Tampa skyline. And you can also smell this person that hasn't freaking figured out to use deodorant. Way the crap down there in the distance is the skyline of Tampa. Way down there. And I wonder, somebody that smells that freaking bad out in public places, doesn't somebody just tell him, hey dude, you stink? Unbelievable. The body odor. Wow. You can literally smell this dude from like 150 feet away. I'm not exaggerating. If you're downwind from home, you can smell him. What the crap? There's the beautiful skyline of Tampa in the distance. What a view from here, my man. Great, beautiful day. And it's days like this where it's probably a good thing that I left the fishing pole at home and not in the car, because I would just go about fishing for the rest of the day and probably accomplish absolutely nothing, because when I go fishing, I kind of get blindsided by fishing and it takes up my whole day. I love fishing, but you know, you have to be more productive throughout the day. And well, one thing I really gotta be careful with is just making sure I don't get coronavirus from these people as well. Nice. Yes, pelicans. Unless there's a lot of tourists.
Oh, wait a minute, the YouTube guy.
Oh, what up, man?
What up, man?
You know which one I am?
Southern Life?
Yes, sir.
Southern Life. All right.
Here's a beautiful pelican just hanging out near the pier. Very close to people. He didn't like me though. Seems like he liked the other people being near him, but he's not happy with me going near him. As soon as I got close to the camera, he was like, nope. Beautiful pelican. Here's got a mackerel. Beautiful little mackerel. Now, when my brother has a little boat in Naples, and we would go kind of trolling offshore. Once you get in the open water, you throw a lure in the water, and like mackerels will hit it like crazy. I hooked into like a 3-foot mackerel fishing with my brother. It wasn't a boat that nice, it was just a little boat, but we'd go out there in his pontoon, and as soon as you went offshore out of Naples, man, as soon as you throw low in the water, the mackerels are on it in a heart. So this is a beautiful mackerel, nice size, man. What do you catch them on, a shrimp?
Yeah.
Yeah. If you have any like shining lures, like you'll hit a lot of them.
Yeah, we didn't bring any lures with us.
Yeah.
Live bait.
Pretty cool to catch them on a shrimp.
Yep.
Cool. So we're just meeting people out here. It's really cool. Met a lot of awesome people from Michigan. 2 different groups of people from Michigan. Subscribing and stuff. I got to get my branding done. I got to find somebody to make my t-shirts and get my branding, because it's been a lot of people that are curious about what we're doing, and I get a lot of subscribers just crazy, but just out and about doing my videos. I meet people and get subscribers. But it's incredible how many people I meet just doing my videos. Like, and of course, recognized everywhere. Look at all the fish jumping over here. Oh snap. There's a huge school of bait fish moving this way. I'm sure there's like mackerel or jacks chasing them underneath. Cool. But it's awesome to meet people and to be recognized everywhere you go. It's kind of creepy, but you get used to it after a while. 1 million views a month is what our channel is getting right now. So there's 300 million people in the United States. So at some point, if there's 300 people gathered somewhere like there are here, you can do the math that at least 2 or 3 are going to know who you are or have seen your content at some point, which is kind of creepy, to be honest. I sure as crap couldn't go on a warrant spree right about now, because everybody would find me. Can you imagine somebody as recognizable as me getting a warrant? There'd be nowhere to hide. Absolutely nowhere to hide if I got a warrant. Not that I plan on getting a warrant, but if I did, it wouldn't be easy. And again, not suggesting that that's in the plans anytime soon, but if it were, sure as crap couldn't hide. And I will say, when it comes to visiting Florida, St. Petersburg has one of the best downtowns. Geographically, it's a huge area, variety of different things to do. It's a great place to vacation as well in Florida. It doesn't feel as tropical as Miami or Naples or Fort Myers. It's a little bit more less tropical. You'll still see like Royal Cuban palm trees here, just not as many. So it's a little bit less tropical than Naples or Fort Myers or Miami or Palm Beach. Doesn't feel as tropical, but the vibes are still good, and that's not much to complain about. It is really gorgeous out here. Now, over the years, I haven't been a fan of St. Petersburg because the urban core of the city has a lot of grimy spots. Just not a fan of it. But hey, just because I don't like it doesn't mean you don't have to like it. It's just my personal opinion. It's completely irrelevant. And not only is the vegetation and kind of tropical vibes different here, but demographically this city is very close, more like a northern city than it is a city in Florida. Now, on the other side of Tampa Bay has a large Hispanic population on the other side of the bay. On this side of Pinellas County, it's just now starting to be a small Hispanic population somewhere near Clearwater. But St. Petersburg remains demographically more similar to a city up north, perhaps, than a city in Florida or in another region of the country. It doesn't really have a demographical composition that would reflect the rest of Florida. And in that, it's uniquely its own city. You can find stuff here. It's not Detroit, of course, but if you like Mediterranean food, you can definitely find that here as well. In the South Florida, you'll find less of it. But you have a lot of people from Michigan, as we've seen already here, many people from Michigan. There's a lot of people from Michigan here. So with that, you get a little bit more of that Detroit food here. And in that aspect too, you can say that St. Petersburg has a much more kind of unique food scene versus the rest of Florida. Where the rest of Florida, it's mostly a Hispanic or sea-coastal type of cuisine. Here, it's mostly something like you would find in the Midwest almost, which is kind of odd for Florida. So the city has its own unique culture. It's not just like the rest of Florida. It's almost like a Midwestern city or a Detroit or maybe a small Chicago in a sense. But it's definitely its own beast, its own thing, its own movement. very different than the rest of Florida. I don't know what these fish are. Oh, I know what these are. These are those things that you don't want to touch. There's like a huge school of fish here. See them right there. Now, if I'm not mistaken, these are those fish that have like a little spine at the end. And if they sting you, it is very painful. So these are not the ones you want to mess with. That's what they look like to me. Huge school of them. Something here smells great. I don't know if it's like a seafood restaurant. Unless we have a seafood restaurant behind me, you can just smell the shrimp and the seafood. It's really nice, pleasant smell. That is one school of fish you don't want to mess with. Those are the ones that have like a little spine in them, and if they sting you with, they're a little, very painful. So that's not bait fish you want to mess with right there. And there are people swimming here. I think there'd be tangled fishing lines and stuff, but people are swimming here. Let's check out the little beach. So this lady over here is trying to wear out the kid. I'm like, oh, good luck. But let's see what this little beach park looks like. All right, so on this side there's like a water park, and I hear some music playing, which usually is bad for my copyright music. It's like a water park over here as well. So here's the beach. Oh, you can actually swim here. I mean, it's not like crystal clear water, don't get me wrong. This isn't Montego Bay, but not bad. If you're looking for a family-friendly park to swim, this will do it. This will do it. Not Montego Bay, that's for sure, but hey, can't complain, not bad. So here you have parks, walking trails. This is St. Pete, downtown St. Pete. Very family-friendly. Oh, there's a water park over there. Over here, this little beach. Not fancy, but you know, you got shade on this side of it. So like, if you come in the evening, you're gonna have shade on this side because the sun sets this way. So if you need shade for the kids, you don't want them out in the sun, this will work. So not bad. Nice little beach here on the backwater, right across from downtown. And they are planting Royal Cuban palm trees. You can see one right here. These will be eventually majestically soaring over the rest of these palm trees. Might take a while to get there, but it will eventually do it. And then when you walk into the rest of downtown, you have one of the largest restaurant districts in the entire state of Florida, and a lot of things to do in nightlife. So St. Pete really offers a lot to do. Can't emphasize how it's one of those cities in Florida that has like the most that it offers in all those categories. Now, for the sake of time, it probably wouldn't make sense to walk through all this today, but maybe we can finish off with another drive through town and show you guys what the rest of downtown looks like. And I guess if you're really fanatical for being in the shade, you also have kind of this boardwalk, which you could kind of be in the shade while being in the water. I want to come back here to swim in the future. And then there's all types of tree graffiti here. Beautiful St. Pete. Beautiful to be out here enjoying life. I guess this is where people from Michigan are moving to. Got that electric down there. Electric only. Look at this crap. It's a city of the future. The parking lot heats the vehicles. I really think this is the reason why places in the Sun Belt are actually the places people are investing in. Think about it. This parking lot here should give you an idea of what types of places are going to have growth in the future. Phoenix, Arizona, St. Petersburg, Florida, Miami, Florida, Orlando, Florida. These are the cities of the future. And this is the reason why the Sun Belt is where all the growth is really happening, because as we move closer to electric vehicles, places like Florida, Arizona, more sunlight, are quite likely going to be the places where you'll be able to charge your car in your parking lot while you're in the beach. So give that some food for thought and why it will be likely that this is the future of parking somewhere. Don't get me wrong, I like my AT4 Chevy Silverado GMC Sierra. I don't know, mud grips down there. Even though the wheels are only fuels, Alright guys, so let's take a ride through downtown St. Pete. Walking would just be far too impractical considering how hot it is today. But let's explore St. Pete. Let's see what this city has to offer as far as the downtown, which, like I said, is a big downtown. When the crap are we going to Puerto Rico? That's my question.
I don't know.
When are we going to Puerto Rico?
I don't know. We gotta at least get through the weekend, okay?
Like, at least get through the weekend, Jose. At least get me through the weekend. Not bad. I feel like St. Pete feels more like an American city than all the other cities in Florida. It has more of a American city vibe. I don't know how to explain it. Do you notice a lot of people here listen to reggae in St. Pete? Is it me, or do they really do it? Have you noticed that people here listen to reggae a lot?
I don't know.
It's like a reggae city. Lot of mercy. One time for your mind, bum, bum, bum. Wait a minute, we're not in Texas. Wait a minute, we're not in Texas. Wait a minute. We're not in Corpus Christi, are we?
No.
Corpus Christi.
I want to go back there soon, though.
Put that Corpus Christi down there.
It's gotta be extra crispy.
Most people live in Corpus Christi. Larry and his wife Magdalena live in Corpus Christi. You can't wear a uniform that has your name on it on a skateboard. One is too formal, the other one informal. You got your whole outfit wrong. Somebody help these people, please. I just don't have the patience to do it.
Dolphin tour?
Get that dolphin tour down there.
When you came in, there were no parking spots. Now there's parking spots all over
It's
the
too
place.
hot.
Yeah.
I don't think we're going to be able to run down...
You
I want to
go-
run down Central, but I have a feeling the phone's going to catch fire by the time we get there.
You want to go toward Pasco?
I wanted to go all the way down Central, as far down as Treasure Island, and then head north along the beach.
Okay.
That sounds fun, but we're not here to have fun, we're here to work. You just put it that way. We had talked about getting a little cabin up in Michigan. Wrong ways, if you didn't know that, buddy. On this channel, we are avid wrong way drivers. What street is this? We're looking for Central. This is Central. Okay, cool. I'm an avid wrong way driver, sir. I've been doing this for a very long time. Dang it. I was going to drive the wrong way, but this guy told me I couldn't do it. This is a staple of our channel, driving the wrong way up wrong ways.
Male Cairns.
He was just trying to be a good civilian
Yeah.
by stalling me out before driving into a wrong way. He had good intentions.
Yeah.
He just didn't realize that I was fully aware of what I was doing, had no regard for safety. Well, first of all, if you see somebody driving up the wrong way,
Don't tell them. Just get out of the way.
yeah, they're not at that point. They're beyond.
They're beyond help.
Yeah, there's not much at that point you can do. That's once you make the decision to drive up the wrong way, there's nothing society can do for you at this point. That's a pretty solid decision right there. That's. Oh, I see. They got Main Street closed off. I love how they have stashes of homeless people on benches. Like if you're, I thought it was a homeless person. Like, there's a lot of homeless people here. Then I looked over and oh, it's a bench. It's a statue bench. This is Central right here. The Main Street goes all the way through town, and it separates the black people from the white people. Let's just throw that in there as well. It's a invisible dividing line between the black people and the white people. Typical southern city crap. Dang it, south. I hate when people drive so slow. Oh, women. How did I know it was a woman? Because it's a guy. It's not a parking spot. But who am I to judge? I drive up the wrong way half the time. to the farm. You happy about a blue beetle?
Yes, it's cute.
Well, that's a real homeless person right there. I want to be on Central, but looks like they've closed it. Yeah. No, it's okay. I know what the video did. That's the type of video that anybody who, like, 20% of the people who watch that video will get triggered by it. So it's just, like, constantly going to generate views. Because it's constantly triggering people.
Yeah.
I tell you what, you get on that bus down there, then you go down that bus down there, St.Pete's sausage down there, got good cheesesteak too, man. I like talking to strangers in traffic. Alright. I wonder, they closed down Central. Let me see if I can get back on it. I think is this Central? I don't know. Crap.
No, this is
I thought
not.
Central.
This is 6
yeah,
North.
This is Central here. Okay.
That's Central. It looks like you can take it.
Yeah, they had it closed for a little bit. I think it's a nice downtown. Change of plans. No aggressions today.
That's nice. That's
Dude,
apartment.
this whole area is pretty. You're looking good, Poppy. There's royal Cuban palm trees here.
Yeah.
They don't have to. Not everybody's on vacation. Some of us are just full-time unemployed. I've never seen. Might get sketchy going this way, but this looks like something out of Hialeah
Yes.
or like South Central Los Angeles.
Yes.
We're in Los Angeles. If
There's
you ever,
a Tupac mural here.
is it really?
Look, it's
Oh,
Tupac.
I'm telling you, it looks like Los Angeles in this alleyway.
Keep your head up.
There's a Tupac and Biggie mural.
Yeah.
Tupac and who else?
Sicker than average. Biggie. That's Biggie.
Biggie and Tupac mural. This is why you have to explore alleyways. You're not gonna find a mural like this on Main Street.
Get it when you're at holiday.